we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. Ow, ow. Welcome to Larry's World, mother truckers. Yeah. How we doing today, people? I know I'm a little tacky. I don't really care. I'm just trying to stay warm. Yes, I have on a black and red toboggan and a black and blue Panther jacket. I don't really care. I'm just trying to stay warm. It's cold. How we doing today, y'all? Welcome to this beautiful Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, y'all. Let's thank God to be alive and let's rejoice and be glad in it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say happy birthday to anybody born in the month of December. This is the last day for the month of December, New Year's Eve. I'm going to sing happy birthday. Then right after that, I'm going to go ahead and make a prayer. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a phone call to the man upstairs. All right, so let's get it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I tore it up this morning. Normally my voice be raspy. Going into the new year, God giving me an even better voice. All right, y'all, that's happy birthday to anybody, y'all. Anybody born in the month of December. Extra blessings and prosperity over your life. But like I tell y'all all the time, if you're not living right and not following Christ, these extra blessings and prosperity are going to be put on the back burner until you start walking with Christ. All right, now we're going to go ahead and open this thing on up right here in a prayer real quick. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and make a phone call to the upper room. Bow your heads with me, y'all. Love y'all. Bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but you let us see it anyhow. Lord, thank you for allowing us to see this New Year's Eve, Lord. Some people will not, unfortunately, Lord, some people will not be able to see the New Year day, Lord. Some people won't be able to see it, Lord, but the ones who are going to be able to see it, Lord, I ask that they will learn to praise you in advance today, Lord. Extra blessings and prosperity bringing in the new year of 2026, Lord. And as always, Lord, you just gave me a very serious dun, 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 ding, download. You put it in my mental. You're going to put it in my heart. And it's going to be released from my vocals today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now, I'm going ahead and make the phone call to the man upstairs. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus Christ saved my life. My God, that's a good topic. That's good. Yeah, I like that topic. Step on some toes. Okay, thank you, sir. Love you too, man. Blessings. Bye. Okay. YouTube family, I got a good old topic for y'all today, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic is going to be, if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. You're first one here. Yeah, what's going on with you? J. Kaya, F5B, what's going on with you? How we doing? I'm going to say that topic again. Today's topic is going to be, if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. Lynch Boy, what's going on with you? Let's give a shout out to Lynch Boy. JK, what's going on with y'all? Thank y'all for joining me in my live. Dance, what's going on with you? How y'all doing, man? Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Yeah, what I mean by that, y'all, what fear means, what that means is most of us, y'all, in life, we go through life in fear every day. Well, what if I miss my plane? What if this jacket don't fit? What if my husband leave me? What if I have an abortion? What if I don't become successful? What if I become homeless? That's a lot of fear, y'all. Why don't we learn to turn those things into faith? Most people walk around all day, every day in fear. Sometimes I'm fearful too, but I still get through the day. It's okay to be afraid, but most people let that fear just fester, and they don't do nothing about it. And okay, live stream called NBR Love. What's going on with you? So that's what we talking about today, y'all. Let's get in the comment section. We saying, what do y'all think about this right here? I want y'all opinions on this. If fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. I'm talking to all my subscribers this morning. What y'all think about this right here? Lucci Rosie, what's going on with you? Happy birthday to you. What are you saying on here? Let's go. I'm saying if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. That's what today's topic is. A lot of people, man, we go through life, we being fearful about things. We worry so much that we don't have no faith. If we had as much faith, if we had as much faith as we was walking around being fearful, the world would be a better place. Most people walk around being so afraid of stuff. We got to start letting our faith conquer our fear. That's what I'm talking about today. Give it to Jesus. That's very hard, man, but we can't get to that next level, Dabbins, if we are afraid, brother. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. But even through the midst of being afraid, we have to learn to sometimes, man, to take a leap of faith, man. I know it's easier said than done, man, but we got to start doing this. We got to give it to God. But once we give it to God, we can't just give a situation to God too, man, when I need people to understand, y'all. We can't just give a situation to God and do nothing about it. In the midst of all that, God say faith without works is dead. So we still got to put the work in behind giving it to God. I'm paranoid more than afraid. And so what makes you paranoid, Davis? That's what I want to know, man. What makes you paranoid? Design for you. I'm sorry, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? I'm sorry I missed you up there. What makes you afraid, man? Let's talk about this thing. I'm stuck in this loop of being a big, stinky, grunches. I mean, I'm trying to take a leap of faith, but sometimes I just can't help but oil. Okay. Are you being serious, Shrunkins? Scrunkins, or you talk about being oiled up, man? We being serious on here now. Come on, man. We're going to be serious. This is a serious topic. Dabbins, God gets me through the day, but don't mean I can take the right choices. You can take the right choices, man. I'm going to tell you something, Dabbins, man. Most time, man, to be honest with you, it's just a simple fact. You're hanging around the wrong type of people, man. It's why you feel that way, to be honest with you, man. You can take the right choices, but you got to cut off people who are toxic in your life. But you don't want to walk around in life fearful, man. There's nothing worse than walking around in life being fearful and afraid to take new steps and new heights. Fear kills dreams, man. That's what I need y'all to understand. I need y'all to understand that. Yeah, man. I'm alone, just me and my family. Hey, man. That's all right, man. Listen, give it to God, man, and going into 2026, man, I just say, man, hang around people on your frequency, man. I've got ejected out of a car. What do you mean by that? You say you've got ejected out of a car? You got a wreck? Say, that shook me. Oh, you got ejected, man. But listen, you still here. You still standing, bro. You still here and you still standing. So that's all that really matters, man. And see, most people, man, what's the worst thing about this topic right here, what I just said is, if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. See, some people, man, they have children and stuff. So if they're watching us in fear more than having faith, that's the way our children are going to be. This is why the world, man, not saying you, man, but Dabbins, man, this is why the world and stuff is so corrupt. This is why the world and stuff is so corrupt, man, because the kids and stuff are watching adults behave this way. Why they walking around scared? So now the kids see that, so they think it's okay for when they become adults to be fearful, man. But that's not cool to be that way. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's right, man. God got you. Okay, if you're going to be negative, let me go on and put this out here right now in the atmosphere. I'm going to tell the people right now, if you getting on here, you cracking little jokes talking about Dollar Tree glass, I'm going to ask you right now to just simply remove yourself. If you don't have nothing good to say, stay off my channel. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm going to shout everybody out, but if you're going to be on here and be cracking jokes and all that, I much prefer you to not even be on here. This is serious right here. This is serious. I appreciate that, Nick. What's going on with you? 6386, I like to take the boats out of wheelchair ramps one at a time until they collapse when they cripple tries to use it. Hey, and you will pay the karma for what you're doing. So you want to take boats out of somebody's wheelchair, you're going to pay the karma for that. Just know what goes around comes around. I just talked about this yesterday. It's a free country to do whatever you want. But just know your actions or whatever you do, yeah, you can take the boats out of that wheelchair, but just know that something won't happen to you later on down the road. I'm just being honest with you. We all reap what we sow. Noodle saying, what's going on with you? It's the adults' fault. Yeah, it is the adults' fault. I agree with that. But what we have to understand, man, that once these kids grow up, they still have to make a decision. You see what I'm saying? We can blame Adam and Eve on why the world is corrupt. Like I said, they are the reason why the world is corrupt. But at the same time, they had a choice just like we did. So yes, we know that there's good people and bad people. We can choose between the good and bad, but the problem is most people like to choose the bad side. So we have a choice. So as we become adults, full-fledged adults, at some point we can't blame the troubles and trials and tribulations that we go through on our parents. Yes, they may cause it. We can't help the family that we are our upbringing. We can't help that. But somebody has to be able to break the generational curse. You know what I'm saying? The devil has been working overtime lately. That's it. Say the devil, Mike DJ. Yeah, it's all good, man. But this is just not the time to be doing it. It's all good out there. It's all good, bro. The devil has been working overtime lately. Let's talk about it, man. What's going on? You say the devil has been working overtime. I want to know what's going on in your life. Let's talk about this thing. Dabbins, we are the leaders. We can only show the day, but they got to learn for themselves. That's it, man. We can bring a horse to the water, but we cannot make them drink it. That is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Spencer Ashford, what's going on with you? You like that jawline? You got to be authentic. And that's one thing about me. I'm not afraid to get on here and be authentic. Rock my jaw. Hey, I'm going to do whatever I have to do. I'm not going to be like the rest of the world. I'm not going to let no artificial robot take my dang on job. Because most people are afraid to be authentic. They are afraid. They are afraid. Most people are afraid. Rock your jaw. You got something authentic you want to do it. That part right there. Ain't no messed up, I'm Jesus up. That part right there, ain't no messed up, I'm Jesus up. So the laws change, why am I still poor? Well, that ain't got you. Most time, man, people they living beyond their means, man. Not saying you, but you saying if the laws change, why are we still poor? Most time people live beyond their means. And you really not gonna never get to the next level in life anyway, working for somebody. I tell people that all the time. You will never get nowhere working for somebody. This is why most y'all need to go ahead and get into your own business and do your own thing, man. What's he say right here? He say, Nexus says, they trolling you, dog. Your heart's in the right place, but you have been manipulated by a book that's been rewritten by whoever in control. That's all it means of control. Individual is money, Dabbins. I want to do, okay. I miss some of y'all. Sorry about that. General, what's going on with you? Next, what's up? AB Production. I just feel so defeated and broken as a man. I'm ashamed to say, but I need a helping hand to take this pain. Man, you got to give it to Jesus Christ, man. But at the same time, man, we got to watch the company that we keep. We got to watch the company that we keep, man. That's very important, man, going into 2026. Like I said, most people walk around here in fear. Fear gets us nowhere. I mean, yeah, it's okay to be fearful, man, but through the pain of that fear, I mean, through all of that fear, man, we still got to have some faith, man. You know, a lot of people, man, we write ourselves off. We don't need people to write us off, because most of us write ourselves off because we're going through life in fear. But what if I don't get that promotion? What if she turned me down on that date? What if she does? What if she don't turn you down? Y'all, I need us to be more positive here. I'm not yelling. I'm just letting y'all know how it is, man. We too fearful in life. We gotta change this, man, going into 2026. That's all YNs, man, brother. You cut the snakes. Yep, cut the snakes. That's it. You got to cut them off. You got to cut them off, man. Most people are wolves in sheep's clothing. If you don't know what that means simply they're something. They try to act like something that they're not. They'll smile in your face, but meanwhile, they really want to take your place. They want to take your place, man. So we got to be very weary of this stuff right here. Only have faith, just paranoid, because at any moment could be your last. That's it. That's it. Every time I get in my car, man, I pray to Jesus Christ, man, every time. Because I don't know what knucklehead around the corner that could have been drinking. All I got to do is stay prayed up, but I can't walk in fear. I can't be fearful and say, oh, I'm gonna walk everywhere. I ain't going to get in my car, because guess what? I can die walking to the store. There's no escaping death. That's what I need people to understand. There's no escaping death. Why go through life in fear? We all going to die one day anyway. So why not conquer and go after your goals? That's what I don't understand. We walking around here being sad and fearful and not wanting to accomplish nothing. To me, that doesn't make any sense, guys. We have to make this thing make sense. 298, 298, just teaching where to look inward. He was against the religion. He said that God is inside all of us. Do not worship them. Look inward. God is all inside of us, man. But most of us as individuals, next one, we choose to let the devil overpower us. God is in everybody, man. But we choose the route to destruction. That's on us. Hell, even the devil at one point was an angel. His name was Michael. He was an angel at one point. But he chose the path of destruction. So God kicked his butt out of heaven. We all got the God in us, y'all. That's what I need people to understand. God is in everybody. There's spirits, or there's devils, people, there's devils in people, and there's God in people, y'all. It works both ways. Okay, Dark Horse. What's going on with your old school players to new school fools? Cash out. I'm jumping like, yeah, okay. Nope, I drive still even though I was ejected. That's it, man. You can't let that. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I don't know what happened here. Damn, my fault, y'all. My fault. You can't let that put fear in your heart, man, because you had an accident. Accidents, man, that's inedible. That, unfortunately, man, that is a part of life. But most of us walking around here in fear. I know, man, I had a family member of mine, she got in a accident and she was afraid to drive after that. But that's what I'm saying. You could be afraid of that and then something else can happen. You could be, like I say, walking to the store, changing your tires, something can happen. What you gonna do every time something happens in your life, a setback, you gonna be afraid? No, we can't go through life like that, y'all. Fisher Trey, what's going on 99? Fisher Trey 99, what's going on with you? Gotta strive more. You are absolutely correct. That's it. AB Productions, what's going on with you, man? That's what we talking about today. Y'all want all y'all comments and concerns, y'all. I'm on here. I wanna know. If fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. Let's talk about this thing, y'all. The comment section is open. I'm on here. I want to know y'all opinion on this. Why do people go through life like this? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Okay. 2Ninja298, God and the devil are the same being, one and the same, two sides of the same coin. The devil is your lowest chakra god and the highest. That's why we have to raise our frequency. Well, I don't know what all that means, but I do know you got the good, which is Jesus Christ, and the devil, who is evil. But most people like to choose the evil side. Most people, man, will sell their soul to the devil. Man, I had one of my subscribers tell me one time he sold his soul to the devil for a bag of damn weed. For a bag of weed. Most people are fearful, man. They willing to sell their soul for fame. This is sad, man. This is very sad. This is very sad right here. Y'all give me a second. I'm removing demonic entities from my channel. I see somebody on here talking reckless. Okay, Dog Horse, you have a happy new year as well, man. Yeah, I know y'all see him. Y'all can report him too, man. Y'all can report him. Y'all can report this guy. Y'all can report him. It's all ego and soul. That's it, man. With a very huge ego, man, and don't have Jesus. If you got a big ego and ain't got Jesus Christ involved, you're not going to make it. you're going to fail. I'm just going to be honest with you. With a big ego without Jesus Christ, you're not going to go but so far. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to look like you're going far, but you're not. Can't sell what's not yours. It's ego and soul. Davis, you say you can't sell what's not yours. That's it. But what do you mean by you can't sell what's not yours? I want you to elaborate that. I don't want to just say that's it. I like to kind of know why you said you can't sell what's not yours. Tell me in your own words, what do you mean by that? Hawk the Attractive King, what's going on with you? What up, Larry? On my way, just sticking my head in. Be blessed and Happy New Year. Same to you, man. Thank you for being on here with me today, brother. I love you. I can't be brave. Why is that? Yes, you can, man. You're hanging around the wrong type of people, my guy. Okay. Okay, your soul, yeah, you can't. You can't sell that soul, man. I mean, even if you was to sell, you can reverse that thing around and call to Jesus Christ, man, but you don't want to get yourself so far out there that you can't pull yourself back in. I'm just saying, when you call on Jesus, he'll make sure that, man, but a lot of people put ourselves so far in the rabbit hole that Jesus Christ like, I'm going to get you out of there, but damn, man, what you done got yourself into? It's easy to get in trouble and hard to get out of. What's the best advice you can give someone for the new year? Hey, cut off a lot of toxic people, man. That's the best advice I can give you, man. Going into 2026, cut these naysayers off. These people who ain't got nothing going because they're going to bring you down. That's the best advice I got for you. Isaac, what's going on with you? Yeah, man, just ignore that, man. Just ignore that. Just ignore that. Got another one on here. We're going to ignore these demonic entities, y'all. Davids, think that's in the Bible. It is, man. Isaac, what's going on with you? I'm doing great, man. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me 1 second, okay? Next is ego is me. Okay, ego is my ego. Is ego's wants instant gratification, and soul is we. Soul wants long-term fulfillment. Soul wants to be true to self. Ego wants to be seen soul. That's it. That's it, man. Ego. We so prideful, man. We don't, most time, man, when to me, a definition of ego is you prideful. Can't nobody tell you nothing. You know it all. You got all the answers. You got a big ego. You think it's all about you. To me, that's my definition of ego. That's what I think it means. The Israelites, man, they're in the Bible. I feel like I love the Israelites. I don't have nothing bad to say about nobody, man. One thing about me, I don't say nothing bad about nobody. I give people what they give me at the end of the day. So I don't have nothing bad to say about the Israelites. Jesus Christ loves the Israelites. Mike, what's going on with you? 489, what's going on? I wouldn't say I would lack fear, but maybe it's faith I've been missing. I understand most of the stuff I'm feeling is a mindset and can be broken. The pain of my past demons and the sins guilt is strong. That's it, man. But you got to know, man, once you ask Jesus Christ, man, AB Production, for forgiveness, it is forgiven, man. But most time, see, we beat ourselves up on stuff. Even though we know God don't forgive us for it, we still feel bad. That means you are on the right path. If you're feeling guilty about what you've done, that is a good thing. That means you fear God. So that's good. But don't hold on and beat yourself up so bad, because eventually you'll fall by the wayside. So you got to pray about it, give it to God, man. And I'm going to be redundant here. This is very important, y'all. We got to stop hanging around devilish people. That's why we feel the way we be feeling. You must be on to something, because those monitoring spirits are on you, brother. That's it, man. It's on somebody. Ego is a sense of self-soul, who you truly are. Ego, man. Yeah. Ego is not good. Having a big ego, that don't get you nowhere. Being too prideful. You don't want to ask nobody for help. You got too much pride, too much ego. There's nothing wrong with being confident, y'all, but having a big ego, man, that is a very big problem. Isaac, what's going on with you? Let's see. Eagle 5084, good morning from Tampa, Florida. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining me on my live. What's going on with you? The Lord made us all equal, so we should repay him by treating others equal. That's it. And I'm going to make a video about that. We shouldn't do evil for evil. I know, yes, it's easier said than done. Somebody slap the hell out of you. You want to slap the hell out of them. But where is it really going to get you guys? That's what I want to know. Where is it going to get us? You choking him out, you choking him out. Y'all like Ice Cube and Debo on Friday. But both of y'all asses going to jail. So what do you really get out of it? Who's repaying who? At the end of the day, y'all both still going to go to jail. See what I'm saying? That's it, man. We got to rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus. That's it. Is there such thing as isolating yourself too much? I mean, you don't want to. Nah, not really. Because you got to, okay, how can I say this? When you isolate yourself from devilish people, no, there's no such thing as too much of that. But you don't want to isolate yourself so much where you're standoffish and you don't want to converse with people, man. Because what we have to understand in life, man, God sends certain people in our life to give us a message. So you don't want to isolate yourself so much that you miss a message from a divine angel that God could be sending in your life. So no, I'm going to say it's a 50-50. If you isolate yourself from demonic evil people, then no, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you just isolate yourself from everybody because you've been hurt so much you don't know who to trust, that could be a problem. That right there could be a problem. Sometimes I wondered that myself. Yeah, that's it. You can't. It's no such thing, man. But when you don't want to imprisionize yourself either, meaning you imprisionize yourself so much, like I said, you've been hurt by so many people and you just think everybody is evil. Everybody got it out for you, y'all. That's not the case. Everybody don't have it out for you. There's some good people out here. It is. 4922, what's going on with you? Bartolo, 4922, what's going on with you? Nobody's going to jail. I'm just simply saying if we repay evil for evil, what are you really going to get out of that? People always like to go seek revenge, but if somebody stab you in your neck and you go stab them back, what is it really going to get you? How are you paying? How is that seeking revenge when both of y'all going to be locked up? So who really won the battle? That's what I'm saying. We got to learn to give stuff to God. Vengeance belongs to him. Let him take care of it. I don't know about y'all. I want to live to see another day. I ain't got time to be locked up behind bars, man. I got too much to live for. You know what I'm saying? I got too much to live, yo. Y'all got too much to live for. 2026 clips. What's going on with you? Give, take, $28.99. What's going on with you? Shamaline Doom. What is that? I literally just finished praying the rosary. Okay, that's what's up. Mason, what about when people are oppressing you? Do you fight back or you just wait for God? Now, there's one thing between self-defense. I'm not saying just go out here and get beat up, man. I'm not saying that, y'all. What I'm simply saying, if somebody hit you, yeah, you got to have self-defense. You want to teach this in your kids. This is why it's kind of a tricky subject here because, yes, you want self-defense. If somebody breaking your home, yes, you got every right to you have to kill them. They breaking in your house, that's self-defense. In this day and age, I'm gonna be honest with you, if somebody kind of hit you, you got to kind of be careful with that because you don't know if they got a pistol or a gun. Sometimes, yeah, you may have to walk away. If somebody give you the finger at the light or cut you in the grocery store line, you got to let it slide, man. It's not like it was in the early 2000s, in the 90s, man. We living in a different era, man. People are crazy. So sometimes, yeah, you damn near got to walk the other way. Because where's it really going to get you, though? That's what I'm saying. Somebody hit you, now you in jail. Then what do you get out of that? I know that's easier said than done. Sometimes, y'all, we don't know what we're going to do until things happen, too. So that's tricky. It's just best not to even be in them certain situations. It's just best to just, like I said, y'all, a lot of this stuff can be avoided, but we bring a lot on ourselves because we want to hang around these type of environments. And we know that's what type of energy is in those environments. We simply got to stay away from that. I promise you, we just stay away from these type of environments. That'll cause a lot of that. But a lot of us, we make it big in life and we want to go back to the hood, back to people that we know that they don't like us. So we bring a lot of this stuff on ourselves. A lot of this stuff can be avoided, man. Hanging around the right type of people. You won't have to go through none of this. What about when people are, okay, yeah. If you stay in the right environment, man, you ain't got to worry about these type of people. But now when you're in school getting bullied, that's a different story. You tell the teacher, if they don't do nothing about it, you got to take it in your own hands in a safe way, not using weapons. This don't go for kids. I'm talking about as an adult. As an adult, man. Defend yourself, but know when to use it and when to walk away. That's it. But like I was trying to tell them, Davis, man, a lot of times it's just the environment. It's why we feel this way. If we're in a peaceful environment around like-minded people, you won't have these feelings of wanting to slap somebody or wanting somebody or somebody trying to oppress you. It's the environment is what causes these situations, y'all. All right? That's it. Robbins, what's going on with you? Rob Nichols, he say, West Side Connection, what's going on with you? Yay. Dabbins, I want a group that's wiser than me and can teach me and pour into me. That's it. That's the same way, man. That should be everybody's mindset, man. Even with me, like I feel like I'm pretty wise, but I know there's somebody wiser. I don't want to be around nobody where I feel like I got to dumb myself down. What do I mean by that? Dumbing ourselves down, meaning, making yourself, belittling yourself to make other people feel comfortable. If you got those type of people, man, you in the wrong group. You're in the wrong group, man. Let's talk about this, y'all. This is good. Let's keep on coming in the comment section. We talking about today. If fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. That's what we talking about today, y'all. I love conversing with y'all. Come on, y'all. How many inspirational speakers gonna get on here and go live and talk to the people, man? It's not too many people. I'm one of a kind. I am a rare breed, man. So y'all get on in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I want to know what you got going on in your life. How can we overconquer these fears going into the year of 2026? What can we do, y'all? How can we learn to let faith overconquer fear? What must we do here? What must we do, y'all? That's what I want to know. You can't yes, you can. You can't control the environment. Let me read some more of these shots. Everyone's in survival mode also. That's it. We all in survival mode, man. Most people, even the people who are rich, I agree with that. Because at any given moment, man, whatever we have can be taken away in a blink of an eye. Whatever we have can be taken away just like that. It don't take much. So we are all in survival mode if you look at it from that standpoint. Because we could be driving our car and getting a car accident. Now you paralyzed. You see what I'm saying? So yes, we are all in survival mode. It don't matter about your wealth status. Because we talk about at any given moment, whatever we have can be taken away just like that. So I agree with you on what you just said. We are all in survival mode if you look at it from that standpoint. AB Productions, you're a legend. I wish you had a number so I could chat it up with you off the stream of mentorship. Man, listen. Bro, I don't mind. Listen, man, we can talk, bro. We can talk, bro. You need somebody to chat it up with, man. I don't mind doing that, man. Just listen, man. Hit me up on my Facebook page, Larry Mahaffey. You'll see a wedding picture. Just type in Larry and then start typing in M and it'll pull up. We can converse, man. We'll chop it up. I don't mind, man. That's what it's about, man. I want to see people, man, do better in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people walking around here in fear, man. We do that too much. We do that too much. We gotta learn to have some faith, man. And once we give it to Jesus Christ, we gotta let that thing be, man. Then that's another thing too. When we have faith, we gotta show God that we have faith. Because a lot of times I'm guilty of this. I say, God, I got faith, I give it to you, but I'm still complaining about it to somebody else. That doesn't do any good either. That's something I gotta work on myself. Freedom Dealer, I do good from time to time again, but I gotta do a little bit better. So I got room for improvement too. If we pray about a situation, we got to let it be. We got to stop putting it in the atmosphere. We got to stop asking somebody else for their opinion. If we don't get prayed about the situation, we got to let it be. Don't bring it up no more. Freedom, Dealer, what's going on? If no one knew about my choices, do they even matter? Yes, it matters because of Jesus Christ. It matters because of him, man, because on Judgment Day, all the choices that we make, man, God gonna have he gonna have the last say so about it. Let me read that again. He said, if no one knew about my choices, do they even matter? Yeah, it does matter. Our choices make a difference. Our choices is why are we in the situations that we're in life. Choices is why I'm not at the level where I want to be. Choices is why we are where we are. Choices is why some people have kids out of wedlock because they didn't want to wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? They was drunk. They made a bad choice. But choices is a part of life, man, unfortunately. I have a few friends. Okay, Daniel Bowen, y'all, this is good. Keep coming in here, y'all. I love conversing with y'all. I really do, man. Keep coming in the comment section. Daniel Bowen, I have a few friends that are paralyzed and it's not very friendly. You say they, what do you mean by that? Explain it. You say I have a very, Daniel Bowen said, I have a few friends that are paralyzed and it's not very friendly. What do you mean by that? They're not very friendly, or it's not, you feel like you're alone. Explain that a little bit more. Dabbins, what's going on with you? Can't make a conscious decision in survival mode. Hey, but sometime, man, we in life, man, unfortunately, life throws us curveballs. But you have to be ready for these things, y'all. We have to be ready. We don't know what life is going to throw at us. So unfortunately, man, you have to be able to make a decision, man. I know y'all see it on these movies all the time when they be in the forest and they got to eat bugs. That's survival mode. They have to be able to make a conscious decision. I don't eat rats. Oh, but I'm going to eat this rat today because I got to survive. You see what I'm saying? I don't eat rats, but I'm going to eat this rat today. That is a conscious decision. That is a decision now that you have to now make on the fly. So yeah, they will make you make a conscious decision real quick when you're in survival mode. You have to, you don't have a choice. Dabbers, in that time, what do you say? Jimmy, what's up with you? You wouldn't be friendly either. I don't know what you mean by that. What's up? Tell us about your channel. Man, my channel, man, I talk about dedication, inspiration, life lessons, bodybuilding. I'm an inspirational speaker, man. I like to uplift people, man. That's one thing about me. You respect me on my channel, I'll respect you on my channel. That's it, man. I like to converse with the people, man. So what's on your mind today, Jimmy? Today, man, we talking about if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. Tell me in your own words what you think about this topic right here, man. I want to listen to everybody's comments on here. I'll try to read everybody's comments. Okay, Davis, in time, they will get used to it. They ain't got no choice, man. Eva Watson, what's going on with you? How you doing today? Let me get you up to speed. If fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. Why do we go through life, Eva Watson? Most people are afraid. Why is this? And I'll tell you why in my words. It's simply because the people we're hanging around, these people are fearful. So they tend to put fear in our souls. Not saying you and I, but this is why this happens. Instead of having faith. If we were around a lot of people who had faith, guess what ended up happening? You would have faith, but most time we hanging around these people who don't have faith. So we have to learn to remove ourselves from these type of people. Let's keep it going, y'all. There's some good stuff right here. Daniel Bowen, like 3 friends, they are paralyzed either from the waist down or from the neck down. They have to use a straw to use their scooter thing. Man, that's sad, man. That's sad. And see, sometimes, man, when people go through stuff like that, they lose faith. But we got to stay prayed up even through the midst of the storm, man. That's life. That's why they call it faith. Because they want to see if when you go through a hardship situation, God is testing us to see, are we still going to really have faith? Because it's easy to have faith, man, when everything's going good, but the minute things go bad, that's when our faith can turn just like sour milk. You see what I'm saying? Daniel, let's read this. Being paralyzed will be a really absolute, being paralyzed will be a really absolute, but they are. Reword that, please. I'm not understanding the way you said that, if you don't mind, please. Dolphins, talking to crippled people dude was talking about. Talking to the crippled people dude was talking about. What do you mean, Davis, what are you talking about, brother? What's your darkest moment? My darkest moment. What do you mean darkest moment? You talk about a moment where I've kind of flipped out? Tell me what you mean by that. My darkest moment. You talk about survival. Well, darkest moment, man, I had quite a few, man. Where do I start? I'll just tell you this, man. I remember one time I was on my way. I tried to put some lug nuts on my car. Well, I tried to put some lug nuts on my car one time, and I thought I had them all the way on. But then as I got home, man, my lug nuts started falling off my car. I drove my car like this all day. Man, I was scared out of my life. I was scared, man. Lug nuts started coming off, but I made it home just in the nick of time, bro. I got quite a few dark moments, man. When I was in foster care as a kid, man, I remember being padlocked out of my house because my dad did a lot of drugs. That was a dark moment, man. Sitting on the porch for hours waiting on my mom and dad to come home from school because we were padlocked out of our house. That was a dark moment. I got a lot of dark moments, man. One time, my mother sent me and my brother to school with some girl tights on. Got humiliated. Sent me and my brother to school with some spandex on. That was a dark moment in my life, man. Dark moment. That was a dark moment. Good stuff, Larry. I like positive attitude. Okay, hold on. Let me read some more of this. You was. Exactly. I had told somebody I was planning on moving. They had the nerve to say, where would you go? I must have looked like, yeah, that's fear. I have faith, baby. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, see, they try to go down the same path as us, Eva, but it don't work out for them. So they simply put the insecurity off on you. This is what people like to do. Like I told somebody, I said, you know, my wife and I are traveling content creators. They gonna tell me I wouldn't work out with my wife. I would follow my own path. That's because they had a bad experience. So now they're thinking because they had a bad experience, it's gonna be the same experience for you. But that's not necessarily the case. This is good stuff right here. Let's keep going, y'all. AB Productions. Nowadays, hello, my brother. How was you doing? How's life? Hey, it's going great, man. How's life going for you, man? Y'all, let's keep coming in the comment section, y'all. There's some good stuff right here. That's it. Good stuff, Larry. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get all these comments in. I like yeah, man. I'm all positive on my channel, y'all. Y'all keep on coming in this comment section. I'm gonna read all these comments until I'm tired. I'm gonna keep going. You look like you eat Snickers upside to feel the veins. Hey. Okay. Troy the King, what's going on with you? Dabbins, I wasn't walking with God. I wasn't walking with God when I got ejected out of a car and woke up a month later and I'm walking with God. Dabbins, what I need you to understand, man, that means God had a plan for your life. See, God, that's one thing I want y'all to understand, y'all. God knows our heart, okay? So if he know you a good person and you doing right by people, he will still spare your life. But when I say God know our heart, a lot of people get this mixed up right here because a lot of people think when I say God knows our heart, that means we can go out and do all kind of sinful stuff and we're going to be forgiven. Yes, we will be forgiven. I need y'all to understand that. But we will still pay the consequences of our sins even though we are forgiven. It's just like our parents. If we do something bad and you break, let's say you break something, and your parents, Mama, you forgive me. Yeah, I forgive you, but I'm still whooping that ass because I told you not to touch that. You see what I'm saying? We get forgiven by our parents, but you're still going to be on punishment because you have to learn. This is called, disciplining. This is called being disciplined, disciplining yourselves. You see what I'm saying? Dabbins, I wasn't walking with God when I got, okay, yeah. So God got a plan for you, man. I said all that to say God has a plan for you. Eva Watson, what's up with you? Let's talk about this thing, y'all. The comment section is open. It's flowing like water. Let's talk about it. It's good stuff right here. God is real. Daniel Baldwin said, God is real. He's always been on our side. That's it. That's what I need people to understand, too, when you just mentioned that. See, God is real. God has never changed. The problem is people have changed. See, God has been the same God for centuries, y'all. The problem is we get confirmed. Most of us as individuals, we get confirmed to the world. And then we looking at God, why this, why that? No. God said, I'm the same God. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just switched up. Not saying y'all in general, but no, as people, we switch up. And we thinking it's God. No, it ain't God. We just switched up. We walked out of alignment with him. Come on now. We do this stuff to ourselves, and then we blame God and we blame the devil. It is us. We have a choice between good and evil. And unfortunately, most people choose evil. Let's keep it going, y'all. Some good stuff. Let's keep it going. Yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. faith. He has had, Eva Watts say, he had his hands over your life. That's it. That's just what I'm saying. And that's why a lot of people, man, like me, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I got baptized, y'all, when I was like 11 years old, okay? In 1999 when I was 11. And you know, at first when I was a kid, you know, I was goody boy, goody two shoes. But man, once I became about 18, 19, see, my parents were so strict on me, man. Then when I became an adult, man, I was wild. I was out here running the streets, man, chasing women, having sex with multiple women. Could have caught a rare disease. Thought I had a scare one time and caught a disease. Went to the health department. That was a dark moment in my life. You know what I'm saying? Just out here running random women in my early 20s, man, having unprotected sex. Had to go to the clinic, making sure I ain't got no disease. That was a dark moment. That was another dark moment. So y'all, like I said, I'm far from perfect, y'all. I got a history too. But I knew at some point, y'all, if I didn't change my ways, I knew I was gonna be 6 feet under. I couldn't keep chasing multiple women, man. I'm a married man now, but I couldn't keep going down that rabbit hole. You knock at the devil's door long enough, y'all, what I need y'all to know, he will open. Meaning, like I just said, if I would have kept going down that path of destruction, if you selling drugs or something like that, and you keep doing it over and over and over again, you're like, oh, I'm getting away with it, I'm gonna keep doing it. No, at some point, you're gonna get caught. Meaning, you keep knocking on the devil's door, he gonna let you in. I'm trying to tell you what I know. This is why the time right now, y'all, we need to start repenting and asking Jesus Christ to forgive us for our sins. Right now. This is the time. He knows my intentions. He knows us all as our intentions. This is why some people, when you know, you might be like, well, they not really into God like that. Why God keeps sparing their life? Because God sees something on them. He knows their heart. He knows these individuals wouldn't hurt people he knows these people wouldn't hurt a fly. That's just like me when I was out there in the world. At one point I was walking with God, but in some kind of way, I fell by the wayside and started walking with the world. Even though I was out there in the world, he still knew I had a good heart. He knew I wasn't out to try to kill people and take advantage of people, y'all. To be honest with you, even if you're not walking with God like you should be, if he know your heart and he know you got potential to get to the next level, he will still spare your life. Now, I'm not trying to tell you to condone you to go out here and say, well, God know my heart, I'm gonna do whatever I want. No, that's playing with fire. Don't do that either. Child of God will be disciplined. That's it. Good topic heading out the door to work. Everybody on this live, have a beautiful day. Eva Watts, you have a beautiful day as well, man. And I love you. I love all you guys. Eva Watts, don't let nobody provoke you today. Have a happy new year, okay? Blessing and prosperity over your life. All right, blessings to you. We love you. We'll talk to you later, Eva. Yeah, I'm lucky God loves me, and that's why I spread the word. That's it. And keep spreading the word. Keep spreading that word. Don't let nobody take you out of that. Henderson Evans, check out Dark Bible Stories. Okay, I'm about to look into that. My stepper 88. I'm 13K, way to hitting 100,000. Keep going. Keep going. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You keep on going. Keep going. Keep on grinding. All right. Even through the hardship, Jesus King, don't be of this world. Be in it. That's it. That's a lot of people's problem. A lot of people are of this world. I talk about that a lot. They of this world, meaning they want to do everything. They want to fit in with the crowd, but nobody is of Jesus. And this is why Jesus Christ is mad. This is why he mad. That's why so many phantoms and so many wars. This stuff don't have to happen. Jesus Christ allows this stuff to happen. That's why I need people to understand. This stuff don't have to happen. But Jesus Christ said, okay, y'all not going to believe in me. I'm going to allow a lot of bad stuff to happen in this world. A lot of this stuff could be eased off. But until we change our ways, this stuff gonna keep happening. Unfortunately, bad stuff gonna happen, y'all. But what I need y'all to understand, Jesus Christ will ease the pain if people learn to worship him and stop idolizing stuff of the world. I'm trying to tell you what I know, man. Sinful by nature, original sin. We all are sinful by nature. But that's not an excuse though, man, for us to continuously sin. Like I said, we're going to sin and fall short each and every day of the glory. The thing is, guys, what I need y'all to understand is, see, Jesus Christ wants to just see that we're trying, okay? That's all he wants. Sometimes we might dip back into our old ways. You know, some people might be addicted to watching a bunch of sex videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this message is for. Somebody might be addicted to crack and they may get away from that addiction. But then you might fall back in that. Listen, you are human at the end of the day. I'm not saying you're not going to fall back into that, but the way to stay away from that is to stay in your word. If you stay in your word, man, you won't fall back into that. Now, you can't help your thoughts sometimes. Sometimes thoughts run in my head of things that I should be thinking about. Because at the end of the day, we are human. That's why I said, y'all, we got to be very careful, too, of the things that we listen to. The things that we listen to, the places that we go, and what comes out of our mouth. We got to be careful of this. The stuff that comes out of our mouth is from the things that we hear. So I need y'all, we got to do better here, y'all, including myself. Yeah. Looking good. Shirt 1148. What's going on with you? Then why did every other prophet God preach one God, a God without a wife, kid, or son? I don't know much about that. Then why did God, he said, then why did every other prophet of God preach one God, a God without a wife, kids, or son? What do you mean by that? I don't understand what you mean by that right there. I can't answer something that I'm not completely sure about, okay? So you got to kind of reword that, try to tweak it up where I can kind of understand. If anybody understand what he's trying to say here, please clear this up. That's called grace. That's it. I went to, let's see what she said here. Danielle 516 said, I went to a Catholic school my whole life. I can't remember when I was baptized, but I remember that big bunny rabbit, but God has always been there. That's it. He always been there, man. That's what I said, but a lot of us fall by the wayside. He's the same God that he was 2,000 plus years ago. We just changed our behavior. God ain't never changed. God been there waiting. He waiting for all of us. Even the people out here doing sinful stuff, he's sitting there waiting like, y'all all my children. I'm just waiting on y'all to call out to me. And sometimes God, y'all, if we cry out to him, he will get us out of this situation. Sometimes God will put us in a situation to make us humble ourselves so we can call out to him. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All the times you have been gone or hurt, but no, God's grace saved you. That's it. His grace saved all of us, man. D-Mac, he said you had multiples. What are you talking about? What you said you had multiples of what? What are we talking about here, D-Mac? Let's talk about this thing, y'all. This lines is wide open. Anybody can get in here and talk about it. You know, but long as we positive, we talking about if fear doesn't take a day off, neither should faith. That's what we're talking about. Let's get on in this comment section, man. This is good. I interact with all my subscribers. I try to read each and every last one of my comments. That's it. We need to start knocking on Jesus' door. But a lot of us, man, we like to knock on the devil's door. If you keep knocking on the devil's door, he gonna let you. If you knock on Jesus' door, the first time he gonna let you in there. The devil gonna toy with you a little bit. He gonna toy with you. God gonna be like, then God gonna finally say, take him. Let him learn. See, that's why I need people to understand. The devil can't do nothing to us unless Jesus Christ gives him permission to do so. Because Jesus Christ is the Lord of all lords, man. He's the King of all kings. He runs this whole world. The devil can't touch us unless God allows them to. That's why we all go through trials and tribulations. That is God giving the devil permission. Test him. Test Larry on that situation. I want to see if he really can't get his spirit provoked. Like yesterday, I had people on here trying to provoke my spirit. That was God testing me and say, okay, I'm going to see how Larry responds to a negative situation. That is God testing me, telling the devil to test me, to see how I handle this situation. We're going to keep going through that. That ain't going to never change. That's life. I'm praying for you. D-Mac, how do you start something you feel like you're not ready for? That's a good question, and I'm about to answer. You simply just do it. Because if you wait to be ready, AB Productions, you'll never be ready, man. Like me, man, when I started this YouTube channel, man, listen, I really wasn't ready. But I had no choice but to get ready. And that's what we got to learn to do in life, y'all. We have to do things even when we're not ready, because at some point it's going to come a time in your life where you're going to be forced to do things that you're not ready. That's why it's so important to be disciplined. If you have a routine and you get up at a certain time every morning, early in the morning, continue to do that, because it may come a time when you really might have to get up there early. And if you are already ready to do that, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Just like I hear some people say, man, I don't know if I'm ready to move out on my own. Well, what's stopping you? Save up your money and move out. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from becoming an entrepreneur? I just want to know, like, what is really stopping us? We holding ourselves back, y'all. You just got to do it. Because if you're trying to wait for the perfect time, it'll never happen. It's just like when you're driving in traffic out there. If I go out there in that traffic right now, and I see there's a bunch of cars coming, and it's heavy traffic, at some point, I got to just take the right chance. If I'm trying to wait on the car for the perfect moment, I'll be stuck in the traffic. I'll be stuck in where I'm trying to get to for hours. Sometimes you just got to hit the gas and take your ass out there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to. Let's say, that's it. That's how you do that, man. To answer this question for all of y'all, this is how you do it. You just start something. That's how you do it. Well, what if I don't have the money? You simply save up the money. If you want to really do something, you will find a way to make it happen. But most of us in life, y'all, we find a way to make bad things happen, things that don't serve us. We got to do better. We all got to do better here. The Bible doesn't say anything about the Trinity, Jesus himself, in the Bible. And he was a prophet of God over 5 times. We're not nothing in the Bible stating. I don't know nothing about no Trinity, man. I had a few people tell me, I don't know nothing about the Trinity. I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not going to speak on something if I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that. I'll be real. Daniel Balls, he say, we walked the heavens with God before we were chosen to where we were going. Let me see. We walked the heavens with God before we were chosen. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. You say we walked the heavens. I don't know, man. You got to explain that and tell me. Can somebody answer this question with what she just said? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. See, that's one thing I'm going to tell you. We need to be safe about our decisions. That is so true. That's it. Our decisions, man, is what shape and mold us. Our decisions right now is why everybody are where they are right now. Your decision right now, y'all, is where you are on the job, on why we not where we at, or if we're successful. That's what I need y'all to understand, y'all. But some of us in life, y'all, we are late bloomers. Some people are just late bloomers. See, sometimes, man, God allow us to go through certain little things in life because if we get sometimes if we get some things too early, God will know we not ready for it. And he rejects certain things on purpose. Like, it's not meant for some people to become successful and multi-billionaires overnight because they'll lose their mind and do a bunch of dumb stuff. If he know we're not mature and ready, he's simply not going to give it to us. And if we're not walking with him, you're not going to get it anyway. You're not going to get none of these blessings if you're not walking with him. Jesus has a beautiful, worship God, 11:48, worship God, the creator, not the creation. Jesus was a beautiful prophet of God as stated in the Bible. That's it. We're supposed to worship God, not this world, not this creation. That is the problem most people have. We're worshiping the world. We're worshiping worldly things, the creation. I worship the creator, which is Jesus Christ, not this world. I don't worship nothing of this world, this car, not my family, not my dog, not my cat. He is the man that's supposed to be worshiped at all times, nobody else. That's good, man. Let's keep going, y'all. Some good stuff. There's not only one God. There's multiple words I believe in. Hey, I know Jesus Christ, Lord, our Savior. That's what I know. But whatever you know, and as long as you're abiding the God, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. To each his own. 89:42, Christ is God. That's it. Christ is King. Repent now, for time is at hand. I say that a lot, man, that we need to repent, man. I say that a lot, that we all need to repent because we don't know when our time is up. Like I said, y'all, we live like we're Peter Pan. Like we're not gonna die. At any given time, we can all drop dead. But most of us walking around here in fear. I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid I might not get that job. What if they tell me no? What if they tell you yes? You're gonna get some no's. You're going to get some no's from time and time again. Damn it, if they tell you no, then you move on to somewhere else. Don't let that one job that turned you down be the reason why you don't apply for multiple jobs. I don't know who this message is for. But I don't have pity for people like this right here. I don't. You're walking through life in fear. You're more fearful. Most of us spend our entire damn life being fearful about things instead of just giving it to God, having faith and taking a leap of faith. Like I told y'all before, when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't even know what to do. Nobody was willing to help me, not even my own family. I had a few people in my family that helped me. I took a leap of faith and look at where I am now. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. All I'm simply saying that I can do it, you can do it. Sometimes you just gotta take off running. Sometimes it's okay to be confused and not know which way to go. Sometimes you just got to do it because ain't nobody coming to save us. The only person that can do that is Jesus Christ. We looking for advice from people that can't even save themselves, y'all. We can government by consistent. Jabs, Dabbers, what's going on with you? You're wrong, looks good. I don't know what you're talking about. The wicked tenants are enslaves God's children through man's laws. Yeah, because we going by stuff by man. We looking at man's laws. We abide by them more than the laws in the Bible. But man's laws is not going to get us into heaven. You know what I'm saying? I know you're not supposed to go out there and run a light. You'll go to jail. But what about the laws that's in the Bible? Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not covet over thy labor. Those are the laws that's most important. Yes, we got to abide by the laws here on earth. I'm not telling you, y'all, don't be not even be a dummy and do disconnect from these laws because you will go to jail. But these laws is not what's going to save us on Judgment Day. Yes, we still need to abide by these laws. But it's getting to the point where we're worshiping the president. But you're not worshiping God. Come on, y'all. We got to do better as people. We consist to being governed by the devil's wicked tenets. Most people do. Like they worshiping this damn president. You worshiping a president. Why are you worshiping him? He can't save you on Judgment Day. Jesus Christ is the only man that can do that. Good morning from Utah, Daniel Bowen. What's going on? You're talking about serving the beast by serving man's ways. No, it's not serving the beast. Like, you have to abide by laws here on earth. Yes, you got to abide by that. You got to. If they say they can't sell you no liquor after a certain time and you go and break in the liquor store and get the liquor, you going to jail. But the problem is most people don't want to abide. More people are abiding by worldly things than they abiding by stuff in the book. And that's why Jesus Christ is so, he rageful. That's why he's so mad, y'all. Direct quote from the Looking Good shirt. Direct quote from the Bible, written in Leviticus 1 Jesus. A prophet is not without, what did it say? A prophet is not without honor except in his own hometown. A prophet is not without honor except in his hometown. Well, I know a prophet would never be known in his hometown. And it's not just for prophets, y'all. If you're really trying to blow up and get to the next level, you got to get out of your comfort zone, y'all. That's what I need y'all to understand. You really won't blow up in your backyard. What do I mean by backyard? I'm not talking about literally. That's what I need people to understand too. Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith and go to another state. Come on, y'all. People know you. When people know you, they're not going to support you. They feel like they don't have to support you because they're family, but they are absolutely incorrect about that situation. Your strangers are going to be your biggest supporters. Jesus Christ going to put these people in your corner at the right time in the right place. Okay? Zaram, John 1, Trinity. Prophet is accepted in his hometown. No prophet is accepted in his hometown. That's it. Ain't no prophet accepted in his hometown because everybody knows him. And that's what bothers me the most. It baffles me the most because even in my own family, they know I have a YouTube channel. Yet they'll go and watch somebody else's content that they don't even freaking know. I'm telling them the same exact advice, but they listening to somebody else. That's crazy. Tell me that ain't crazy. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? That's a sign of that. You might be a music artist, y'all. J. Cole is a prime example. I love J. Cole. I love everybody. But he said he stayed in North Carolina. Small town. I forgot, Fayetteville or something. I don't know. Nobody supported him. Nobody. He had to move all the way to Chicago, Illinois to blow up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I need y'all to understand, it ain't gonna normally, the support system is normally not gonna come from family. Yes, this hurts. It hurts a lot when it's your own family that won't support you, but yet they'll support someone else. It hurts, but that's a part of it. This is a test from Jesus Christ to see if you're going to give up because you're not getting the support system. But we need to understand is as long as we're keeping him in the forefront, he will give us the support system. And we do need support from other people to blow up. I need y'all to understand that. It takes somebody else's angel from God to get to this level. Don't think when you blow up and get to that next level that it was you. It was never you. It was Jesus Christ. You need certain people in your corner to get to the next level. You can't do this thing alone. So stop. When I hear people on the radio saying, I got to this level because I did it. No, you ain't putting God first. You ain't thinking the people that God put around you. No, you won't get to the level doing that. No. Come on, y'all. It's not about you. It's about Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ he needs to surround certain people in your life to get to this level. Just like if it wasn't for you guys, well, number one, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. So this is why I go all out and I read these comments. Because y'all are the reason. Jesus Christ is the reason you guys are on my channel. And I want to say thank y'all and I love y'all, man. Do you consist to be governed by man? Then how do you serve God when you serve man who have turned away from God and intentionally wage war against him? Like I said, man, you have to abide by the things in this world. You do. But the problem is people are worshiping things that has no meaning. They worshiping a PlayStation. They spending hours on a PlayStation. They spending hours worshiping a celebrity, talking more about a celebrity, about what they got going on. But you still gotta abide by the stuff in this world. That's the thing. But a lot of people, they going about it the wrong way. Nobody's worshiping God no more. Nobody like that. I do. There's a very few people in this world. That's why it's gonna be a small percentage of people to go to heaven. That's why. We got to do better as people, man, including myself in certain areas. I'm far from perfect. Hardest thing is to love all people. That's it. But in order, man, unfortunately, man, in order to get to heaven, you got to love. You got to have that agape love. I think I'm saying it right, y'all. If I'm not, please forgive me. But I believe agape love is just like loving people unconditionally, which means you have to have the love of a child. You got to have the love of a child. That means, like me, even like your child might be getting abused by a parent. Even though that kid getting abused by their parent, they still love that parent to death. That's the love we got to have. Naive love. Like we got to be naive. Even when people do us wrong, we still got to love these people, but from a distance. That's why I need people to understand. You got to love these individuals from a distance, okay? But what I need people to understand here, that means even if this person do you wrong, they stab you in your back, they talk about you, they slander your name, if this person is in need of a prayer, you should still supposed to pray for these people. If this person needs food, clothing, or shelter, you're supposed to provide. Not saying let them stay in your house, but if you got extra clothing and food, you're supposed to do that. But you love them from a distance. Pray about the situation and let it be. Don't sit at the table of the scornful. Unless these people come to you and say, how must I be saved? Then you feed their ass with a long-handled spoon. You've been deceived by the authorities of man who are the wicked tenants, a warning of Christ by Matthew. That's it. But we going about it the wrong way. Now you say you're being deceived by the authorities of man. We all got to abide by the things in the world. Yeah, we got to abide by that, but we're not supposed to worship these people. We worship most people, man, they worship their boss more than they worship Jesus Christ. Yes, when you go to work, you got to listen to what your boss is saying. You got to listen to him, you're going to get fired. That's just that. Can I say something? What's up, Balls 111? Drew P Balls 111. What's up with you? Man is supposed to be honoring God's law and they don't. So why do we honor them? Man is supposed to be honoring God's law and they don't. So why do we honor them? I don't know how to answer that question, man. Christ was an outlaw according to those laws. I don't know that. I'm not going to get into something that I'm not really sure about, okay? A state of mind. When man laws go against God's laws, it's our duty to stand for God against. Yeah, that's true, though. I don't know about that tranny part, but yeah. He said when man's laws go against God's law, it's our duty to stand for God. That's it. That's it. Just like Martin Luther King, y'all. He said, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise to the top. God wanted him to do that. He went against the laws of man. It got him killed. But look at us now. Now we can all sit in one room, black, white, Hispanic. When you honoring God, you're going to be slandered. Be prepared to suffer like Christ. Unfortunately, be prepared. Just like me, when I get on here and talk about a lot of God stuff, I know it bothers people. It ruffles feathers, but I don't really care. I'm honoring God. And my job, I'm a true prophet of God. If I know of something, if I don't get this information out to you, I'm going to be punished. Jesus Christ ain't fit to punish me because I'm withholding information from somebody. I'm not going to let that be on me. Let's keep going, y'all. Some good stuff. Studios 1, let's talk about it. Deception has a tight grip, apparently. That's it. But deception gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere fast. It's going to be a hamster in the wheel. You're going to feel good at the moment of trying to deceive somebody. But your God going to rain karma on your head tenfold. Meaning, your karma the karma he put on you, man, gonna be bad. It'll be bad. It'll have you wish you would have never done what you did. Who killed Christ? Man's laws. That's it. That's it. Man's laws did kill Christ. Man's laws. They killed Jesus Christ because they got jealous of him. He was working all kind of miracles and stuff. They hated on that man. Spit on that man, made that man drink vinegar. Man's laws is what killed Christ. You are absolutely correct. Man's laws. Man's laws. That's it. I can't keep repeating myself. No one's listening. Who killed Christ? Man's laws. That's it. I'm answering your question. Man's laws is what kills Christ. Christ denied man's false laws and tell us to well turn against God's laws. I don't know. Thorns and rocks is where these seeds and souls are landing here. All religions are invented by people. You say all religions are invented by people. I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, anything that's in the Bible, man, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, big dog. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. That's my birthday, Martin Luther King Day, and the best friend's birthday. That's what's up. Winner, pass or foul, spread love and use scripture to show the trans truth. Do not be disrespectful. Okay, I don't know how that's being disrespectful. A lot of people are lazy and they don't want to pick up the Bible and read it for themselves. I could put the scripture in here all day long. People still gonna do whatever they don't know. I'm trying to tell you, if I don't know the answer to something, I'm not gonna get on my channel and sit here and make things up. Because then I'm gonna be punished. See, people want a quick, fast answer. If I don't know, I'm not gonna get on my channel and make stuff up. Sorry to bust your bubble. Karma is not the proper word. Then tell me what the proper word is then in your words then. Never disrespect another person as far as I'm concerned. You shouldn't disrespect nobody. What's blasphemy? He says, Zaphram 8942 said, what's blasphemy against Holy Spirit? Who bears witness? You think is who I bear witness? Blasphemy, man, is anytime you saying somebody else did. Let's just like say, if I wake up in the morning and I say, man, the alarm clock woke me up this morning. That's blasphemy. You saying that an alarm clock woke you up. Oh, I got in that wreck. The police got there just in time before before that person broke in my house. You're giving more praise to the authorities. That's a sign. That's blasphemy, man. God don't like that. So you pretty much saying you're not giving God no credit for that. God don't like that, man. He don't. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He got himself in some bull, did he, man? I don't know. Brother, reach out. Let's Bible study. Man, I'm going to have to start doing that, man. My wife was talking about that. I'm going to have to start doing it. But yeah, I'm going to get up off here, man. I've been on here for quite some time. I've been on here for some while, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me on here today. Y'all want y'all to bow y'all heads, y'all. But I need y'all to do me a very serious favor. All I ask y'all, just make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button for me, okay? That way when I drop these vids, y'all, you guys are the first to be notified. I can't be bought. I can't be replicated. I can't be duplicated. Like I say all the time, how many subscribers is going to get on here and talk to the people? It ain't too many people, y'all. I'm one of a kind, literally. One of a kind. Okay, we're going to save that for another day. She said Genesis. We're going to save that for another day. But I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes. I'm done with this thing this time, though, for real. Bow your heads. Oh, yeah, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. I need the Falcons to tank on Sunday. But no, I need them to win, actually, because then the Panthers can get in the playoff. But we got to do our job against Tampa, though. Let's bow our heads, y'all. I'm done. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord. Thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but let's see it now. Lord, it's okay to be fearful. We all go through life and we're afraid of things. But the problem is we're letting our fear conquer our faith today, Lord. Let us know that we can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. When I started this YouTube channel back in February of this year, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I took a leap of faith and look where it has gotten me, y'all. Listen, if I can do it, you can do it. Sometimes in life, we have to just be willing to take a leap of faith. But faith without works is dead, meaning you can have all the faith you want, but if you're not putting no works behind it, it will not happen, Lord. God, to protect over everybody, Lord, from any hurt, harm, or danger. Bring in the new year, guys. Let's bring in the new year with a positive mindset. Listen, y'all, I'm out here like last year. Boom, peace, I'm out. Okay, I'm done. Love y'all, please.